We are live. Welcome back to the live stream. We are heading from Richland, Washington down to Nampa, Idaho. Got a load of DDG here, so if you guys like these type of content, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll get on our merry way. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for letting me go. Cool. Uh-oh, here comes the popo. Everybody better run. Man, he's hauling ass. Sharon Way, hi, and welcome to the stream. Hugo Roman, yeah, somebody called the cops. See if we can catch up with the cop. Oxy, hi, welcome to the stream. Rebecca Kakin, hi, welcome to the stream. Gunner, how's it going? Oh, I'm on the phone. I'm not really on the phone. My phone's just on my stool. I'm in Richland, Washington. Oxy, hi, welcome to the stream. As long as I don't have my phone in my hand, it's legal. Henry, hi. Thank you for joining us from the UK. Sharon, hello. Thanks for joining us from Louisiana. I appreciate you to be here. Oxy, thanks for joining us. Trace, hi, welcome from Cincinnati. Thank you for being here. Ben, thank you for telling me to have a safe journey. I will. I don't know what to say to that. I don't really like it. AMSR or whatever it's called. I thought maybe I'd just show you guys the road. We got 5 likes. Woohoo! Give myself a little toot here. Make sure I'm out of the intersection here, and we are good. SSSG, hello, thank you for coming to the stream. Appreciate you could be here. Yeah, there's Jeep Gladiators all over the place. Lots of traffic. I believe school is just getting out up here, so. Gerald, we are heading towards Idaho. Nampa, Idaho is where we're off to today. Yeah, no problem. M. Sandy Picuma, thanks for joining us from India. Gerald, yes, Idaho is nice. I am from Idaho, so I enjoy saying my state's pretty nice. Hot some days, cold some days, but it's a pretty state. Sand, 6:05 a.m. your time. Man, you're up pretty early. Time I'm at right now is 4:37 p.m. Yep, 4:37 p.m. That's the time here in Washington State. No, I am driving a Freightliner Cascadia. Yeah, no problem, Gerald. I'm not 100% sure what a lorry is, so. I don't own this semi. My company does. I'm actually trying to save the money right now to get one of my own rigs and trailers. But it costs a lot of money to do that. Oh, you are fine there, Gerald. Ah, you're searching jobs, yeah. Oh, we got 10. We'll give you guys a little 2. Kid right next to me got real happy by hearing the horn. Hello, hello, Angel Gamer. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, I am being safe today. I appreciate it. I'm actually about to hop on I-82, the interstate. I am heading to Idaho. I do love those arm pumps. They make me happy. It reminds me of the old days. No, I'm not a heavy goods vehicle. I am actually a commodity truck. So I haul a lot of animal food and pretty much anything that considers agriculture goes in my truck. You run up this way a lot? I am surprised, so do I. Super Calyx, hello, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome from Poland. Glad you could be here today. You head up to Portland and Spokane. Yeah, I go to sometimes Portland, a lot of Tampa, Washington, or near Seattle. Come up here to Pasco a lot, so. What I take, I get 25% of what the load makes. So honestly, I can get anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 every 2 weeks for me. If you own your own truck, you get more. It's like 10 to 20,000. Hey! We got another 5 likes. I wasn't paying attention. Here's another 2 for you guys. Hey, we're almost at 20. Hello. Mr. K, thank you for tuning in from New Zealand. Glad you could be here. Oh, you pull a flatbed. Hey, we're glad to have our flatbed drivers. Glad you can be here with us. Yeah, the Hong Kong. Yeah, no problem, Sand. Glad I can help you as much as I can. Gotta throw on my 4-ways. Hey, Roy V, thank you for tuning in from Spokane, Washington. Glad you could be here. I don't have a WhatsApp number. If you just subscribe, and I probably have my Discord on my channel, so you can go there to say hello. Bubba Tori, hello from Michigan. Glad you could join us. always call them my four-ways or hazards, but it's so people aren't stupid enough to run to the back of my trailer. I've had that happen once. Yeah, it's a big hill, plus I'm heavy, so. Hello from Uzbekistan. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm going 38 on a 75, so I am going pretty slow. I got over 63,000 pounds behind me, so. It's alright, Bubba. I'm glad you could be here for this. I enjoy it. Jack Black, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Roy, what's on board? I got a load of DDG. That is a grind up, very fine, like grain. And they feed it to cows. It gives cows more flavor to their milk. I'm glad you love America. Thanks for the support. Jeff, hello. Thank you for tuning in from Scotland. Glad you could be here. Oh, thanks, Bubba. I like it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, we got another 10 likes. Here goes the horn again. I need to get over so I don't get on the wrong road. Oh, I'm driving my truck from Washington to Idaho. Bryce Gigger, thanks for joining in, watching the stream, appreciate it. Cruel up here. Hey, we got another 5 likes. There we go. Oh, years. Millie, hello. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Glad you could be here. Ooh, we gotta slow down so we don't tip this truck over. Yeah, no problem, Millie. Gerald, convoy. I only got a car behind me. Sort of a convoy. Where am I at? I am near Richland, Washington. That's where I'm at right now, Mackenzie. Millie, I am on my way to Nampa, Idaho. That's where my load is going to. Sorry, Bubba. On my way to Nampa, Idaho from Ridgeland, Washington. Fog's been pretty bad up here in Washington and Idaho, so trying my best. Yeah, Angel, if I slow down too much, I get a lot of pretty birch sent to me. No, it's not a Cummins X15. It's a Detroit 17, I think, or 14. It's what my company orders. Oh, you went on a trip with your son who drives her TMC. Yeah, I usually have my wife with me, but she's at home with her daughter right now, so. And the company I work for, we don't allow any passenger drivers during the winter. It's just to be safe for them. I've been driving for 4 to 5 years, give or take. And Roy, yes, the fog is still hanging around. Bryce, yeah, this is a great job, but it takes a lot of mental to stick with it. A lot of people think it's an easy, relaxing job, but it takes a lot of work to keep up. I appreciate that, Bubba. I've been in a trucking family for almost 4 generations. I'm a 4th generation truck driver. San, thank you. Nice to meet you. JQ. Yeah, I do pay for some compensations at the truck stops. But yeah, thank you for blessing me. Oh, that's what he meant by, oh no, there's nothing like that up here. Not that I've seen. I'm glad there's nothing like that. I didn't know what he was meaning by that. It is 42 degrees up here right now. So it's pretty warm for me. So, thank you, Sam. Thank you for subscribing. Millie. I feel that I had to go through truck driving school. I missed it by 1 year. I couldn't get the grandfathered in, so I had to go back and pay $6,000 to go through school. Angel. Yeah, we got warm weather. I'm kind of glad it's warm. Bubba. Yeah, some drivers, it's fun to ride with them, but there are some drivers, if you're willing to say your job shadowing, I bet a company will allow you to go with one driver, see what it's like, see if you'd like that type of work. We do that sometimes in Idaho where we're at. Yeah, if we get one more like, guys, I'll give you guys another air horn tug. Alright, Stan, have a good day. Yep, I'm on the road again. Hey, 30 likes! There we go! There went the air horn for you guys. Hey, Roy, thank you for the sticker. Angel. I think around 5 hours, give or take, is this what this drive's going to be. Because of the fog, and I got to go up Cabbage, so that's going to kill some time. Enjoy Woods. I hope you enjoyed the little air horn. Yeah, well, you got to also think about this, Bubba. You got different types of truck drivers. You got local drivers, you got regional drivers, and you got OTR. OTRs are the drivers that go all across the U.S., coast to coast. I'm a regional driver, so I only go around my states. Roy's. Actually, I have been to the Iowa 80 truck stop when I was a kid. I was about 4 years old and I went there with my old man. I loved it and I wish I could go back with my daughter. I might take her just on a trip just to go to the truck stop. You're Andy. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us from Tennessee. Mark. Hello. Thank you for joining us from Nabari. Man, you're up pretty early or pretty late. Don't know if you went to bed yet or not, so. Appreciate that, Roy. Yep, it is. Now it turned to 41 Fahrenheit over here. But I have to have my heat on just to keep my windows from fogging up. Albert, hello, thanks for joining us from Ireland. Glad you could be here. Oh, I see that big hill there, Roy. It ain't gonna slow me down. It is 7:53 where you live. Is that AM or PM there, Bubba? PM. Ah, so you live near the... My God. Thank you for joining us from Indonesia. Randy, thank you for joining us from Michigan. Right now I am in Washington, near Kennick. 5 degrees. Yeah, that sounds cold. Fanboy, hi, thank you for joining us from the stream. Albert, oh man, it's pretty late over there in Ireland, ain't it? Yeah, hi, Ten Tub. Hi, Fabenson. Oh, some guys are usually running late. That's why they go real quick. Ten Tub. I am actually from Idaho. That's where I live. Randy. It's 17 over there and 7:53. Man, it's getting cold over there, ain't it? Kirkin, thank you. I'll have a safe trip and hello from Kyrgyzstan. Sorry if I butcher your country or town. My bad. Bubba, I am in a company truck. My company does a plan where you work for 5 years, then you can own your own truck. Enjoy it. I'm glad you're relieving yourself, I guess. Hey, Tom, thank you for joining us from Chile. If you ever, Bubba, if you ever want to, if you do get your CDL, you had it for 5 years, Arlo G Lot does take drivers from all over. We do have different programs for you if you ever want to try that. Oh man, that seems pretty warm in Celsius, I think. You're from tropical islands, that explains it, but thank you for joining us from Indonesia. Gabo, hello from North Carolina, thanks for being here. Gerald, yeah, it's been dark all day like this because of the clouds, so. Tom, I will have a safe trip, thank you. Yes, I am on I-84. I think this is the freeway I'm on right now. I'm heading towards Umatilla. Well, you can always get your learner's permit and work local. If you have your local and you've been working, it doesn't matter. You still get 5 years experience no matter what. Yeah, we're almost to another horn, guys. Doovie, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. 32 Celsius. That seems pretty warm. But I wouldn't mind it. It means I can go back swimming in the river. Yeah, I don't like going through towns like in the afternoons or early mornings because of the traffic. But once I do, I try to stick my best to the freeway so I don't have to go through that. Slow down enough, gotta turn on the hazards. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that. Sorry, all your guys' rivers is black and green. Hopefully, one of these days it can be clear enough for you guys. Hey, we're one lake away from getting another air horn. Well, that's good. I'm glad your mom's helping you. It's always nice when our moms help us out. Hey, we got another air horn. It'll be 0 in the mountains of North Carolina. I bet those mountains do get pretty cold. Bet you it's gonna be cold when I go up the Blues tonight. Finally got dark enough I have to turn my headlights on. Yes sir, Bubba, I did honk my horn for you. And here comes the fog. Holy cow, it's thick. Lots of lakes over there? Well, that's good. Oh, hopefully you don't come out glowing green. That would be a weird sign. I think your parents might get mad if you're, keeping them up at night. James, hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in from West Virginia. Glad you could be here. Ah, thanks for the pizza. Magia? Sorry if I butcher your guys' name. I'm trying real hard. I got a learning disability. I have hard times with names. I'm sorry. Yeah, one more thumbs up. I'll give my air horn another toot toot. At every 5 thumbs up, I always give my air horn a go. Alright, Randy, I see what you did there. Ah! There we go! Roy, thanks for the sticker. Gamon, thanks for tuning in from France. Glad you could be here. If you guys get me up to 50 likes, you know what? I'll give you the air horn as long as I can. Ai, hey, thank you for joining us from Nigeria. Glad you could be here. Bubba. I'm glad I got another fellow YouTuber. Hopefully your channel does great. I hope it does. Marcus, hello from Brazil. Thank you for joining us. Gerald, yes, it is going to be a long journey. I'm going to go through Oregon, then I have to be in Idaho, so it usually takes me a little while. My sunshine, hello, thank you for tuning us from the great state of Texas. Asma, hello from Mars. All right, I appreciate it. I'll have a safe travels. Thanks for being here. Maija, I will have a safe trip. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I know the feeling. I can't make videos on my main channel. I don't have a camera anymore, so. Hey, my sunshine, thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Bubba, I just hope you can get through it, man. That's all that matters, right? You keep pushing, you don't stop. That's all it takes. Oh, Ohio was a mess this morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but thanks for joining us. Weather's been like this over here all morning for me. Like upstate, yeah, it is foggy, and I hear it's gonna be like this till Monday. Gonna be safe. That's all I can do. Yeah, gotta love these mountains. Sorry for that. Hey, we got 5 likes. There we go. Guys, give you a little long tug there. No, I don't have my control speed on. Gotta get my windows clean. Seems like rain's coming. Yeah, I don't like using my cruise control during bad weather. It's not good luck. Alrighty, Bubba, thanks for joining us. Glad you could be here. Yep, I'll see you later. Have a good night. I'm always apologetic because, you know, I try to make sure you guys have a great stream. I know it's out of my control, but, you know, it's still, you know, my stream, so I'm sorry if it affects your guys' watching. I want to make great videos for you guys, great streams, so. Randy, hey, thanks for joining. I see you're doing your little 5 thumbs. I'll give you a little toot just for it. Past these cars here. One thumbs up away from my air horn again. I promise for 50, I'll hold it as long as I can. I've ever gotten on a live stream or a video. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. glad you like my job. I love my job as well. I do. The only job I think I can really keep up. I've tried all types of jobs. Buy a truck, a camper, and take that wherever you want. Just make sure you bring your old lady or your old man with you. Enjoy the road together, you know? Yeah, it did get dark real quick. Whoa. And they need to fix this road a little bit. It's bumpy. Yeah, it was bright. It gets dark real quick over here. Probably because the mountain's on the other side. Oh, I am being careful. I think this patch of road's bad. You should go over to, I think it's in Indiana. There's a freeway over there. Or if you're not seatbelted in, you can easily fall off your seat when you're driving. Potholes. Yeah, well, these ain't really potholes. These are just divots in the road. They don't really go straight. It goes up and down. Takes them forever to, you know, get them back. Plus, they don't take care of the roads. I know. I need to get my suspension checked. They just replaced my air ride suspensions on my tags. Cost them $15,000 to replace it, but finally got it. Yeah, and it is all because of the snow and ice. Yeah, they do, but they take their sweet time fixing it. They'd rather, you know, redo scale houses so they can make more money off of us truck drivers. I know Oregon did because last year they billed me for I paid in $2,000 in tickets last year for Oregon, and yet they still don't use it to fix their roads. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's been some construction in Jerome, Idaho. This is where our company's yard's at. They've been doing it for almost 4 years so far, ever since I've been driving truck. And they still haven't fixed it yet. Well, it looks like we're out of the fog for a little bit. All right. Right? We can finally see well farther than 500 feet of us. I'm going to be going all the way to Idaho tonight. So, probably about 5 hours. I know it looks pretty going across this bridge. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Oregon country. I don't know what the bridge is named. It's over here in between Umatilla and Washington. This bridge connects Washington and Oregon, so there's multiple bridges that connect Oregon and Washington, honestly. And did we get lucky? Yes, we did. We don't have to go through the scale. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for joining our stream. Washington's a beautiful country, beautiful state, but there's too many hills and windy roads for me. Yeah, 5 hours is insane. The longest I've drove truck was for 5 days straight. I was going from Othello, Washington to Burley, Idaho. And I just kept going until on the final day, I told my dispatch, hey, I'm going to take a 2-hour nap, and I slept for a whole day. Angel, yeah, no. Going on a drive, no matter what, is always beautiful. And yeah, I know. I used to worry about that all the time, was how much gas I would have. Now, I'm glad the company pays for it. Yeah, I drove for 5 days straight. All it took was nothing but Red Bull, Copenhagen, and honestly, energy drinks. It nearly killed me, but somehow I managed. I ain't gonna crash now. No, this ain't even my truck, it's my company's truck. It won't be worth it. I've already wrecked a truck about 2 years ago. I'm good. It was between Red Bull and Buck. I don't care. How far have I driven? The farthest trip I've ever taken was going from Compton in California all the way to the other side of Colorado. That's how far I drove. With my dad, I actually took a trip from New York City all the way down to LA. Yeah, being a truck driver is nice, and yeah, you can go everywhere. It just depends on, you know, what you're hauling and all that. I'm a regional truck driver, so I only go around the states of where I am. So I don't get to go to the East Coast anymore. Furthest I can go that way is North and South Dakota. That's the best thing I love about this job, is seeing all the different sites. Plus, you can go everywhere and try different types of food that, you know, you might not even find in your state. It's a good job. I love it. Sure. NWA. Yeah. I was pretty much at where the NWA was founded. Which state had the best food? Ooh, that is going to be a tough one. I think the best state that I've been to was Louisiana with my dad. We went down there and we were delivering something to somebody, and we were right next to a crawfish festival. So we went over there and we ate nothing but crawfish, jambalaya, all the good southern food. It was fun and amazing. Straight out of yeah. Going through there though, it was pretty sketchy. But I had my fun. can't go back to California anytime soon anyways. I kind of got kicked out of that state. I was at a truck stop down there near LA. I just got done paying for my parking, and on the way back to my truck, somebody tried to grab my wallet out of the back of my pants. So I grabbed him and I punched him and drug him to the security guard after I knocked him out. And I only hit him once. By the time I hit Las Vegas, I had the California Highway Patrol calling me, asking me where I'm at. And they wanted me to talk about the kid that tried to take my wallet. Apparently, I shattered his jaw and he can't, drink or eat anything. So they told me don't come back to California anytime soon, so I haven't been back since. Hi, Itchy. I'm glad you can make it back home tonight. I did, James. I learned it a lot from my dad and my granddad. They both love trucking. Yeah, I felt bad for the dude, but at the same time, I hope he learned his lesson, honestly. Yeah, he won't be grabbing any more wallets anytime soon. Yeah, there's some parts of Idaho where it's not really a great tourist zone, but it's pretty nice as long as you don't want to stay there. We already have that issue with people from California. They've been jacking up the prices of our property, and now it's hard to live there on an Idaho income. Well, I bet your place is usually nice. It's been a rough couple of years, I can tell you that right now. There's McDonald's on the roads at some truck stops. There's all kinds of places you can find. Yeah, I don't really like McDonald's. I grew up eating way too much of that as a kid, so. If I had my old truck, I'd pretty much show you guys how to zip tie a potato and tinfoil onto your turbo, and by the way, Idaho will be fully cooked. I learned that from my grandpa. He did that with potatoes and cans of soup. I know those snack wraps were good back then. I've gotten one recently and I just don't like the taste. It seems different from when it was new back then. But I love my chicken wraps no matter what. Oh, kilometers? Honestly, I don't know how to do the kilometers for miles. But if you want to know how many miles I average per week, we go about 4,582 miles a week. That's how many miles I do a week. Oh yeah, the grilled wraps, those were good. Yeah, the burgers are good every now and then, but I just can't have way too much. That's a good drive. I've rode in the truck with my dad during one of those. It's beautiful over there, especially in the summer. Yeah, that is a lot of miles. You gotta do a lot of miles to make a decent money, so you gotta do what you gotta do for your family, you know. We got 55 thumbs up. All right. Kevin, about 4,582 miles a week is what I usually do. But I don't get paid by the mile, I get paid by the load I do. Yeah. I know it's a quiet drive. It seems pretty nice. 7,000 kilometers. Holy cow, I didn't know that. guys feel better. I restart my trip log every month at the beginning. So this month I've already have a total of 9,253 miles as of right now, since January 1st. Yeah. I'm usually out on the road from Monday through Friday. Very often, sometimes I have to work a weekend because one of our drivers, weekend drivers, is, going to the doctors or something. Hey, good morning, they're saying. Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, I'm usually on the road from Monday through Friday. That's how I am. There's other drivers that are gone for like 6 months. Or there's drivers that are only gone for a few hours because they get hourly. Oh yeah, going through cities and residential areas, those are always the hardest ones because you have to be extra careful. Because a lot of city drivers don't understand how to work around a semi. So you're trying your best to not hit any cars and also get on the sidewalk and hit a pedestrian. Especially down there in Salt Lake City, Utah. That was the worst time I went through a city. Like I had to go downtown in Utah. We do need our space because we have to turn wide so we don't take out poles. But a lot of drivers don't understand that. They'll get as close as they can, or they'll get on your inside because they think you're going to go straight when you're turning. They don't want to share the road down there. I nearly got in a fist fight with the driver because I started to turn and I didn't see him. Because he was in my blind spot. So I kind of ran over his car a little bit and he was in my spot, so. Yeah. Merging onto the freeway down there in Utah is the hardest thing to do. Or in any city, more precise. It is really hard. Because you're trying to get in there, but a lot of people don't want to, give up their spot. So you can sit on the freeway's entrance for hours just trying to get on it. Gerald, give way? Yeah. I feel that. But I do plan on doing a giveaway on my channel. If I hit 500 subscribers, I plan on giving away some gear to people. thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. Yeah, those are special drivers. My company doesn't do that because it shouldn't take us, all day to make a delivery. But we do have an ag system, so we get ag exempt. So that works in our favor too. Angel Gamer. Yeah, I know that it sucks when you're like, okay, I don't need this road, I need to get over, but no car wants to let the trucks over. And then they're always cutting in front of the trucks and slamming on the brakes. It's hard for our trucks to stop. Real hard. Yeah, that's how I managed to do the 5 days straight, was ag exempt. That was the only way I managed to do that. Because I would get down to Baker City, Oregon, I would switch on my logbook, I would head to Burley, Idaho to unload. By the time I got back to Baker City, I only had 30 minutes of dry time left. I would switch on my ag exempt because I'm loading at the same place and drive all the way back up there, get loaded in the morning, drive all the way back. By the time I reached Baker City, my 10 hours has already been going through, so I had more dry time. That was the only way I managed to pull that off. Yeah, it seemed cool, but it was very, very tiring. I think I pulled over 8,000 miles in those 5 days. Because of how much I was driving and non-stop. The only time I would stop is when I needed to get fuel for the truck, to use the bathroom and get something to eat. That was the only time I stopped the truck. As soon as I get to the place where I load, they loaded me right away. I would weigh out, drive all the way back down, and unload and drive all the way back up. Yeah. It nearly killed me for the last day. I finally told my dispatcher, hey, I'm going to take a 2-hour nap. Do not bother me. I shut my phone off so nobody could call me, and I fell asleep. And I actually slept for 27 hours. That's how tired I was. I had 3 buddies that work for the same company come check on me. Then they had this state highway patrol come do a wellness check. And I think that was the only time I ever told a cop to, screw off. I was still sleep deprived. I didn't know who it was until, I fully woke up. Nico, hello! Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. how many more miles before Idaho? Oh, I think it's like maybe about 250 miles, I think. Right around, it's between 200 to 300 miles. That's what I know for sure. It's kind of hard to say because my GPS kind of went down, so I can't see it. Kevin, I will have a safe trip. Thanks for telling me to have a safe trip. It is a few miles. Gerald, yeah, I'm gonna give you a little fun fact. I don't know if you knew this, but if you ever look on exit sign, it says like exit 198 or 199. That actually is mileage from one side of the state to the other. So going from east to west, the mileage goes down. So like this sign right here I'm about to pass, it says it's exit 199. That is how many miles it is from here to Portland, Oregon. And it took me about a year to finally realize what that meant. So there's a little trucking tip for you. Next time you're on the road, you can always see what exit it is and how many miles until you reach the end of the freeway for that state. It always starts anew on the east side of the state and ends on the west. Yeah, no problem. Little fun fact for you. Truck out of gear. Day or night? I'll say my best time to drive is the night. I enjoy night driving because I can, when I'm driving, I can see all the stars at night and do the constellations. Especially when there's no light around, you can actually see the Milky Way. It is pretty. So I prefer night driving, but I also like a little day. I like to watch the scenery. Plus, when I'm night driving, there's less people. Yeah, exactly. There's less people when you're driving at night. You don't have to worry about hitting any teenagers that drink a little too much or any drunk people, more or less. There's way too many drunk people driving the freeway during the day. But the bad part about driving at night is you gotta watch more for deer. Deer, elk, cows, about anything. They'll appear out of nowhere and they'll wreck a truck. Cup of tea, eh? Nicole, I hope you enjoy your cup of tea. I enjoy mine. Turn your brakes off, bitch. You're gonna be driving with your brakes on anyways in this fog. Thanks, Nicole. Hope you enjoy my glass of cup of tea for me. Thank you. Yeah, Cannon, it is still foggy. I'm hoping it's better when we reach the top of the blues. Top of Cabbage, so. Just watching how dumb people are doing in this fog. But thank you for checking on me. I appreciate it. I know I hate people do that, but I always have people drive with their brights when they try to pass me. It gets just to get me to slow down because they want to pass a truck. So a lot of nights all I see is a white light. So. Hey, the fog went away. I'm gonna pass this guy. It's a hot shot. Hot shot drivers always scare me. Hey, Ty, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's always pretty seeing the lights during the night. Especially in the winter, you get to see all the Christmas lights. That is cool. Andy Ross. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're two thumbs up away from getting another air horn. Yep, we're almost at 60 likes. Where are you driving? I am driving to Nampa, Idaho to a dairy. I got a load of DDG for some dairy cows. I'm an agricultural truck driver. So I'm coming from Richland, Washington. And right now we just hit Pendleton, Oregon. No, I haven't drove to Canada. We do have Canadian fleets in our company. Our company actually pays for our passports, but I haven't got my passport yet. The closest thing I did to a Canadian drive was going to Montana, Butte, Montana, and switching trailers with Canadian drivers. That was the closest I've ever gotten to Canada. Plus, those Canadian truck drivers are really nice. They are fun to talk with. Oh, I love being a truck driver. I enjoy it. It's been in my family for 4 generations, so it's pretty much in my blood. I enjoy doing what I do. It's hard for me to sit in one place and work and all that. So when I'm in a truck, I get to see all new things. Pretty much, this is my office / home. And I enjoy it very, very much. But thank you for asking what it's like. That's why I'm doing live streams, to show you guys, what it's like driving a truck and how pretty it can be where we go. some truck drivers do live in their trucks. Some have a home, but they're always on the road. So we sleep in our trucks. And there are some truck drivers, that drive day cabs. They're usually home every day, every night, or their company pays for hotels because they don't have a sleeper. I'm only in my truck for during the week, and I go home during the weekend to spend time with my family. So you can say yes and no. There are trucks out there that do have kitchens and bathrooms in it. Those are the fancy trucks. And those are some really nice trucks, but I only got a standard truck where I have a sleeper and a little fridge, and that's about it. Yeah, we have what we call an adapter, a power inverter in our trucks, so we can have TVs and microwaves and stoves. But the power adapter in my truck is actually broken right now. I need to get that replaced, but it costs a lot of money. It's about $500 to get me a new one and install it. So I don't have the money for that. But I do have my microwave and my George Foreman in my truck. I just have no way to power my microwave and George Foreman. I do have a wall mount for a TV, but I got my TV at home and it's hooked up to my games and all that. What games do I play? Oh, I play all types of games. One I've been playing here lately is College Football 26 and Sengoku Dynasty. But when I'm not playing those, I usually like to watch movies, not with my family. Hey, one more like away now. I'll give my air horn a tug again. Oh, truckers are wimps. Oh, clown. There are some truckers that, yeah, they are. But there are some other truckers that you don't want to mess with. They can be mean and, yeah. Personally, I've never met a whip truck driver, so just got to be careful on who you go up to. That's all I'm going to tell you, clown. Well, if you think they're a wimp, why don't you tell one truck driver? Ask him if he's a wimp. Well, I'm glad your uncle's a truck driver there, Andy. You have? Oh, I'm surprised you walked away fine. Last person that came up to me, I broke their jaw. They're a clown, and all he did was try to steal my wallet. There's a reason why I can't go back to California. I'm banned from California. I can't go back. On my way to Idaho. I'm going up Cabot right now in Oregon. Keith, thank you for joining in the stream. Fifi, hi, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could be here. Oh. Be careful there, clown bikers. You don't do that. Fifi. Yes, of course I remember you. You were here yesterday on my stream. Yeah, I try my best to remember all the people that like to say hi. Good morning, Winger. Hey, welcome to the stream from India. Andy Ross, I'm going to put you as a moderator. Alex, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Loco, hello from Brazil. Glad you could be here. I gave moderators to Angel Gamer and Andy, so they can get rid of him, because I don't know how to get rid of him. Plus, I'm trying to keep an eye on the road, so. Thank you, Angel. I'm trying to find people who I can trust with this type of power in my streams. It's sorry about that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for opening that out. I did not know what to do. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I'm glad I could be over you. Hopefully I can keep up to the job, you know. Dark, pea soup, please? I don't have any pea soup. Yeah, this is about normal over here. It's actually a lot better at night than during the day, because during the day you couldn't even see more than a few hundred feet in front of you. You're hungry? Yeah, I know that feeling. You really want McDonald's, don't you, Angel? I don't think there's a truck stop nearby that does McDonald's from here on out. Only things I know are ahead of us are Subway, Arby's, or Blue Taco. Just the first meal comes to mind. Yeah. I mean, the first thing I had today was churro donuts. That was my breakfast this morning. Churro donuts and coffee. Had Golden Corral for the first. How was that? Golden Corral's good, but I think I ate way too much when I go. We got 60 likes. I think I scared the pickup. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, I'm sorry that you ate too much, Fifi. Yeah, about the best snacks I can get from a gas station I like to do is at Love's is their hot dogs. They have some good hot dogs when I'm there. Other than that, I usually grab me a sandwich from their little deal, and that's all I usually eat for a day. Mushroom, hello from Scotland. Thanks for joining in. What's your guys' favorite snacks from a gas station? If you don't mind me asking, what's your guys' favorite snacks? Andy, oh, you're from Canada. Thank you. Oh, yeah, mushroom Swiss burgers. Those are good. Nachos. Nachos are good. I ain't gonna lie with you there. I got my hazards on because I'm going up the hill real slow. Fifi, you like beef jerky donuts and combos. Hey, those are good. I haven't tried combos though, but I've seen them. I just never really tried that. It's because I'm going up the hill so slow, I have to have them all by law, so that's why. Chili cheese dogs. You are amazing, because chili cheese dogs are really good, especially when you put some onions and little jalapenos on top. Those are good. You can always get anything at a truck stop. You just gotta be careful, because if you get too much, it'll be too expensive. I gotta turn on my heater. My window's starting to fog up because it got cold. Oh, I'm sorry about that, mushroom. Yeah, I already ate today, and now I'm getting hungry, but I'm not stopping anytime soon, so I'll just grab something from the back when I go to bed tonight. Oh, well, ain't you lucky there, Angel? I'd love to make me a steak and sushi, but I don't have any steaks, and I sure definitely don't have any sushi, and I don't trust gas station sushi. Ah, pickled eggs? Yeah. I usually get a protein pack from Love's for a snack. It has boiled eggs, cheese, some salami, and pretzels. John, howdy, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Annette Thompson, hello, thank you for joining in. Devastor, hi, thank you for joining in the stream. Yeah, no problem, John. I'm glad you could be here with us. Andy, yeah, I like my cheese and crackers and my meat. Especially when I'm at home, that's what I like to snack on, you know. Devin, I am on top of cabbage right now in the Blues Mountain in Oregon. Thank you, John. Angel, circuitry? I don't know what that is. But we are out of the fog finally. Michael, hi, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here again. Oh, stopping at an old restaurant. I enjoyed that when I was little. You hardly see any more mom and pops anymore. Ah, I did not know that's what the name was. I don't go all the way to Tennessee, sadly. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm only a regional driver. You know what school stands for? Ah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry it's getting late for you, Angel. What does school stand for, Mika? Mikel or... Yeah, that's true. Charcuterie. Oh, charcuterie. Yeah. Now I've heard of that. Mika, they're talking about old school, which means back in like the old days. Oh, I'm sorry that it's late for you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. And there goes Angel talking German again. Yeah, it's only 6:27 where I'm at right now. Oh, you're just typing bad? Loves owns. Yeah, it seems like they own Subway and McDonald's, but they also have a lot of Arby's too, or Carl's Jr. Hey, old doesn't mean you're obsolete. It means you already have the knowledge, man. Oh, it's called my dad an old man, but he still knows how to drive a truck a lot better than I do. Sorry about that, guys. I am in the mountains now. John, wow, you're pretty far east from me. Oh, the trip's going pretty good so far. Oh, we got 65. Yeah, I really don't like my generation either way, so. Fifi. Yeah, I enjoy a little bit of the loneliness, but not all the time. Sometimes I wish I had my fiance, wife, or technically she's my wife, but we're not married, or my dog on the truck. Great. This is a semi. Oh, my family's safe. They're at home. My company doesn't allow anybody in the truck during the winter for safety reasons. It's so that they don't get hurt in case of an accident when the roads get bad. Southern man. Or southerner. I've watched the first 4 seasons of Stranger Things, or 3 seasons, but I haven't seen the new season yet. I'm carrying DDG right now. It's a distilled grain for cattle, for dairy cattle. It helps flavor the milk, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry, Angel, that your place is turning into Chicago. Micah, yeah, I've seen Stranger Things, I just haven't seen the new season yet. That sucks. Hopefully, when I watch it, I don't cry. I know, we're about to 69 likes. If we do hit, I'll give my special horn a hit. Yeah, people process grain for cows. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, at home I usually only get to eat ramen, so I barely have enough money to pay the bills as it is. So I know what that's like, Andy. John. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Angel, yeah, spoilers. Hey, 69! Here goes my special horn for you guys. That's my city horn, sadly. Alright, Mika, thanks for joining us. You have a good rest of your night. Anna! Hi, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Yeah, I've actually done that, Angel. My favorite thing is to, cut up hot dogs, pan fry them, throw my ramen with some cheese and hot sauce. It makes a great meal. Exactly. There's lots of, nice little tricks. Bye, Mika. Thanks for joining us. If you guys want a fun little dessert, my grandpa told me if you get some graham crackers and sandwiches, that's what as a kid during the Great Depression. See you tomorrow, Angel. Or Mika, my bad. Mika. And another thing would be toast some bread, put some mayo or mayonnaise on it, whatever you like, and slice up a tomato. Best hacks to, saving money on meals. Yeah, back then my family really couldn't afford ground beef. It was hard for us to even get any type of meat. A lot of our meat was mainly deer because we were hunting a lot. Thank you, Mika. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Scorpion, hello. Thank you for joining us from Boston. Sorry about that. Actually, the truck that's passing us right now is my buddy. He's coming from the same place I am, but going to a different dairy. Yeah, we couldn't do that. Mikael, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Yeah, Angel, we couldn't get our food from, any place like that because apparently we made too much money, even though we're living paycheck to paycheck and barely having any food in our house. Idaho had some weird law going on when that was going around, so it sucked because the only time me and my siblings got to eat was at school or whatever dinner was. Sometimes it was some deer steaks that we got from hunting, but that was about it. We got 70 likes. 80 Sky, hi, thank you for joining in our stream. Yeah, and I know the feeling. Back then we couldn't even get food stamps. It was a hard time. And still to this day, I don't think I can even get food stamps even if I wanted to. Yeah, I actually had to start working at a job when I turned 12 years old to help with our house. Yeah, I get steak every now and then. My fiance's family owns a dairy, so their dairy cows, when they get too old, they butcher them and give out steaks. I wish more people came together and helped other people. That's what we really need nowadays. Sorry about that, guys. Question, huh? There's nothing bad about it. In high school, I know a guy named Angel. He was a pretty cool dude. Yeah, it's kind of like the name Alex. It can be either a girl's name or a guy's name. Alex, Chris, I know there's another one. I can't think of it. Andrea? And oh yeah, Andy. Tommy. I know there's one named Tommy, which is kind of funny because my dad's name was Tommy, and we actually had a cousin named Tommy as well. So they had to give my dad a nickname so they didn't get him confused. Yeah, Tommy. Somebody named my cousin Tommy. I don't know why, but that was her name. Sandy. You also got Toby. Yep. Lots of names. Sure. Sure. Thank you for joining in the stream. Tallish? Yeah, I believe so. Names just are all over the place. You never know what people are going to be named.